Hi, Virgos. I am picking up some end of year energy, I guess, for some of you. It's a little blues. I don't know. My energy's shifted. I knew it. So listen, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I know this is going to be the energy because this has to do with your spirit. Your spirit is either dampened or grieving, or there's just an energy of discouraged or disappointment is what I'm saying here. All right. Passion and red flags. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So a lot about your spirit and your soul. It's not excited. I'm sorry, guys. I don't feel like it's excited about anything. Pay attention to the red flags. I think this is something to look into. Yep. Work on your partnership. Give a relationship a chance. So, free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. So in order for you guys to really work on things, I feel there's just an energy on like nothing works out. It's hard. Everything you give yourself to probably feels like a failure. But this has a lot to do with your energy. And we're going to look into, I feel this specific energy here. Let's see what this is obviously, your soul is going through some transition. So spirit is speaking to your soul right now. Yep. Challenge ahead. Face this challenge head on and look at it as an opportunity for improvement. Your will may be tested, but stand in your beliefs and be strong. Virgo, we get this energy a lot for you in terms of constant receiving tests from spirit. And then you have dreams. You're encouraged to keep a dream journal to decipher messages spirit is conveying to you. I really feel a lot of you are seeing things in your dreams, or also just needing to find a dreamer in you. I feel there's something about your hopes and dreams that feel maybe just a little, I don't know. It just feels low. I just feel low energy here as I switch to your energy during meditation. So give me more on this energy for Virgo. A lot of energy, but of course, here you go, your past, memories of love. So this is a lot about your past energy. Of course, I'm gonna say what's here because I already know why. Stand your ground. This is your courage. You need to find some of uplifting, and Four Swords, rest and rejuvenate. So this is definitely this energy lift that is necessary for you. Heal with the star. Feel hopeful about things again. There goes your heartache and loss. You know, this is why I say this is an energy of feeling low. I just feel low. And then Empress, you always show up in my reads as the Empress. So I am really connecting, and then Magician here with awareness. This is how you transmute it. So Spirit is constantly giving me the same energy for Virgo since inception of my channel. And I know I'm picking up on some empathic Virgos here. Really, empathic Virgos, but I feel the feminine energy needs to be healed because it's low. It doesn't have confidence. And the other energy that always shows up for you in my reads here for you is the Strength card. The Strength card shows up for you always here, and that's because it has to do with confidence and courage and your voice and your resilience. So give me more on the stand your ground. So Four of Pentacles, yep. So what are you clinging on to? There's a need to face a lot of this head on. That's why Spirit is testing. This is the test. Challenge ahead, and it's an opportunity for growth, clearly. Give me more of this Four of Swords. And a need to ground. There you go, Nine of Pentacles. You right here, Virgo. A need to ground, a need to stabilize, a need to focus on you, a need to exercise, to clean your room, to groom yourself, to finances, settle your finances, take charge, shift your focus. But this is really a focus of yourself here. You're more on the star. Yeah, positive energy. Getting out of your head with the Seven of Cups. Again, not dampening your dreams. I feel like a discouragement with the Seven of Cups. Like Seven of Cups can be elusive, but it could also be dreams. And I feel this is a combination of releasing the past, the memories here, right? And dealing with it, but finding the silver lining here, opportunity of growth. This is where Spirit is saying, well, where's the opportunity? And the sun reflects, how do you turn something to a positive energy here? So heartache and loss. Why do you have the Three of Swords here? Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. I feel like an unwillingness to face truths here. Obviously, deceptive behavior. I think this is a negative self-talk here with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords, because we have work on your partnership here. So not seeing things, always feeling like you're experiencing heartache and things never work out. And it really disrupts this Ace of Pentacles. So you've got to kind of conquer this Seven of Swords energy, I feel. Give me more of the Seven of Swords. Yeah, the moon. It's your emotions. Seven of Swords is your moon. This is deep. This is subconscious. The subconscious mind is kind of repeating a pattern here. Let's get into this Empress energy. My Empresses. And it don't matter if you're a male or female. It's because there's a strong energy of just being empathic, you know, giving of yourself, but not really putting yourself first either. So we have Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Three of Cups, and I feel this already, and there goes Temperance. So again, I think this has a lot to do with how you show up for yourself and the conflict of giving, who you give your energy to. There is an energy here of just working towards things and divine timing. It's always a divine timing with you, because this needs healing. And in order to conquer this part of you, this struggle, to be able to feel also comfortable with dating, Three of Cups, you know, this has to do with a lot of self-care. Let's look at what you need to work on, because this Eight of Pentacles is big. I just feel like it's the strongest energy here. And more on this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Empress again, and the Judgment. And oh, look at that. Look what I told you guys. This is what you guys show up. Your two cards. I can't make this up, Virgo. Empress, your guys are my Empress and my strength, because this is always this uplifting my empathic Virgos who have to focus on yourself, right? We have the Devil. This is it. Judgment call. This is what takes you down. And this is clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, right? We're clarifying the Empress here. So the same energies just show up in the sense of what needs to be worked through. And this is this constant lesson. This is the test. I feel you're always, I don't know why this happens all the time in my reads, but there's this constant test of this nature of yourself. So let's see, this awareness is how you transmute that. And when you're in Magician energy, this is how fast you learn these lessons too. This is karma playing out. So give me more on this. And it's very, if you can't see it, because that's why you've got the Crown here energy. If you can't see it, this is why the Infinity too, Magician represents infinity as well. This is how you stay in the loop of a lower timeline. And I feel like Spirit really wants you to jump over this timeline for once and for all. Give me more of this Magician. Yeah, there's this energy of defeat. Five of Swords, right? And Page of Pentacles is the steps required. So you need to take steps to conquer this defeated energy. And I feel it's this constant lesson within yourself that I see common. So let me see what the blockages are. Yeah, I mean, withered, let go of the old and outdated. And that's this here, Seven of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. There's like a clinging to something, a clinging to an old story. I'm telling you, you're robbing yourself of your own time here. I do feel that. And it's hard as an empath to conquer this part of yourself. It really is, but you're the only one who can do that. No one else. The soul's evolution is our own. We're accountable for our own soul. Once we learn that and understand that to be true, then there comes that freedom, that liberation in your energy. So let's see what the lessons are. True love. This is a divine connection. You know, what I feel this is, this energy is preparing you for a divine connection. So you're being prepared for a divine connection. Let me get another lesson for a lot of you. What else? Other lessons for Virgo? Addictions. Yeah. Which is this devil, right? We talking about, and I do believe it's the red flags, and it's the Seven of Swords with the Three of Swords and the Moon, the subconscious, right? So physical addictions, emotionally addictive thoughts. This to me is really where it's at. Emotionally addictive thoughts or other negative patterns of behavior are affecting the connection. So what's blocking true love, right, is your energy. You have to let go of what's old and outdated because it is affecting connections. It's affecting the growth and working your energy to even care to work on anything, probably. So let's see what's the other guidance for you, Virgo. Soul connections again. You have met a person who you feel a deep connection with. This could be a soulmate, karmic soul, or even your twin flame. You were destined to meet so you can learn life lessons from each other. This is not always easy, but will be worth it. Treasure these people because they are rare. So a lot of you have to come to terms that some of these energies and these connections are either going to be short-term, long-term, right? These past connections. But all of these connections, you know, and Spirit says it clearly here. This is not always easy. Wait, where is it? No, the part I really want to... Yeah, this is not always easy, but it will be worth it. And then you are destined to meet so you can learn life lessons from each other. So a lot of life lessons come. And I think what is not being seen here is a life lesson here, and I constantly see it in my Virgo readings, is the addictive thoughts, like the emotionally addictive thoughts and certain patterns. So you guys get a lot of Nine of Swords energy in my reads also. And that to me speaks of your mind. You're constantly in your head. So that is a block. We're going to pull an energy for this. Pay attention to the red flags. Anyone pay attention to your red flags? What are the red flags here? I mean, seriously, I already see what's coming out here. Nine of Cups, the Devil, and Justice. It has to do with, again, the Devil, guys. It's Nine of Cups. You have to set intentions here. Nine of Cups is your emotional well-being. It's also your wants. Being intentional about your happiness and karma. Karma's playing out here. We talked about it here with the Magician. This is your biggest lesson. Justice is always teaching us, and here with the Devil. So you can't make this up. The red flags. So I'm gonna leave it there, Virgo. You know, here with the Tower, again, it's something's happening. It's challenging, and it's because, again, your will is being tested. That's what Spirit is saying. Your will may be tested, but stand in your beliefs and be strong. So you've got to believe in something, and it might need to be challenged or changed, because Spirit is also saying there's something that's old and outdated that maybe keeps you in your loop. But don't rob yourself anymore of growth, because this Devil energy continues to appear and be a blockage, right? So I love you, Virgo. Please like, share, subscribe.